Second graders, today we're going to be learning about the parts of an opinion letter. When we have an opinion says what we think. It's what we think about something. So we can have opinions about our favorite foods. My favorite food might be pie, but your favorite food might be pizza. Those are our opinions, and our opinions are different, but it's what we believe and it's what we think and what we're judging on something. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the parts of an opinion letter. Now, when we write an opinion letter, what we're really trying to do is we're trying to convince the person reading our letter that our opinion is a good opinion. But when we think about trying to convince somebody of our opinion, we need to provide examples and reasons. So let's look at what a letter might look like. This is a letter that I wrote to Miss Smith, and you can tell that I wrote it to Miss Smith because it says Miss Smith over here. So I'm going to read the letter to you first, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can see the parts of our opinion letter. October 13th, 2020. Dear Miss Smith, are you looking for the best kind of breakfast? You should try waffles. Waffles are the best kind of breakfast to start your day the right way. First, waffles are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. That means that you can have waffles with a crunch and chew. Second, waffles have pools that you can put syrup in. These are the best because you can always have syrup to dip your waffle in. Third, you can put as many toppings on it like powdered sugar, strawberries, and whipped cream. That helps make every waffle breakfast fun and exciting. You should try waffles for breakfast. I think you will enjoy it very much. Best, Miss She. Now, when we look at our letter, you can notice a couple of parts in this letter. Every letter has a date. So you can see the date is up top over on this side. That is where the date is. So when someone gets your letter, they know when you wrote it. One of the other parts of an opinion letter that are really important is this part right here, where it says, Dear Miss Smith. That, friends, is called a greeting. When we have a greeting, we're writing to who we want to. We acknowledge their name by writing it, and we put dear or good morning. We show them something that shows we're greeting them in the letter. Another important part is down here where you see best and it says Miss She. This is called our signature. So when you have a signature, the signature shows the person reading your letter who wrote them the letter. That's a signature. Now, when we look and we're thinking about good parts of a letter, we're thinking we want to be writing a convincing opinion. So there's a couple of parts we're going to be looking at. We first need to write our opinion. So our opinion is in this beginning part because we want the person reading our letter to know what our opinion is at the beginning. So I have my opinion is right here. So you need to state the opinion. My opinion was that waffles are the best kind of breakfast. So that's my opinion. Now, after you state your opinion, you can see I had my introduction, then I have my opinion. You can see a couple of things. You can see the transition word first. That tells you that's my first opinion. Reason. So you can see the reason number 1. Reason number 1. Now, not only do I have a reason there, but I also have an explanation. You can see I added on to my thinking. That's going to help convince our reader that this is a really good reason. So that's more explanation. That's going to help try to convince them. The next thing you can see is I have my reason number 2. You can see because I have the transition word second. So that means it's reason number 2. And then you can see I continued down here for my explanation. Now you can see I have one reason, I have two reasons, and a convincing opinion letter has three reasons. So I have my reason number 3 down here. Third is my clue that that's my third reason because I'm using that transition word right there. So third, you can put as many toppings on it as you like. And again, I have more of an explanation. That shows I'm still explaining why my opinion is going to convince the reader. Now, you can notice, friends, at the bottom, I said you should try waffles for breakfast. This is our closing to our letter, and it's asking the reader to go do something. It could be a question, it could be a statement, but what I'm really thinking about is what do I want my reader to do? After they've read my letter, am I asking them to change their opinion? Am I asking them to go try something? What are you asking your reader to do? So you can see, friends, there are lots of different parts to our letters. Some of the most important parts to show that it's a letter are the date, the greeting, and the signature. That tells people that they're reading a letter. And then every part in the middle is going to convince our reader that our opinion is right. We want to try and convince them of our opinion. I've given 3 reasons why they should agree with me, and I've explained each one as well. So as you're writing your opinion letters, think, is your writing a letter? Does it have a date, a greeting, and a signature? And is it convincing? Good luck!